Hey, what's going on guys? Gohashi here, and I know it's been a while since I dropped a video, but we're back, man. Back on the grind. So if you're new to this channel and enjoy anime content, subscribe to the channel and like the video down below. And with that being said, let's get to it. So I have been on the full grind mode watching Black Clover the past couple months. Going from I started at episode 4 or 5, and now we're at 130 something. And I gotta say, it's a lot better than what I initially expected. I was one of those guys that watched the first 4 to 5 episodes where Asta was screaming his lungs off. I know the voice actor was just basically fucking losing his voice because of it, and it was just super annoying, and I kind of just fell off after that and never got back on it. But after those first initial episodes, Asta started to calm down, wasn't yelling as much, and the show got much better. I'm glad I got past that point in the show and just kept watching, because I do like Black Clover's concept. A magical world full of wizards and witches, and a knight ranking system where people use their magical attributes to protect the people of their kingdom, and having different unique attributes like lightning, light, dark magic, and even time, and many other unique types of magic in the show. There's so many different types of magic throughout the show, like poison magic, sword magic, steel magic, the list goes on and on. It's basically endless, whatever you could think of. I also really like how the show has progressed along with the characters. And what I mean by that is that, initially with the main characters, starting off, they're not that strong with their magical attributes, with training and things like that. And as they put the time in with missions, experience, and getting stronger, the fights have gotten much better. We have people freaking flying around in the air, shooting laser beams, shooting ki blasts into the planet, basically destroying mountains and stuff, like we're in Dragon Ball Z. It's cool to see the progression from basically ground zero up to where they're at now. Black Clover's plot is pretty easy to get into, with Asta and Yuno coming from a small poor village striving to become the Wizard King, or the strongest and well-known knights, magical knights in the kingdom. And the arcs throughout the show are pretty interesting. And there's some twists here and there, which keeps you on the edge of your seat. And so far for me, I've really enjoyed the elf arc, and just the way it went through, and also the way it ended, having a little twist that ties into the Spade arc that I'm on right now. I think my favorite part about this series, besides the fact that it's basically Naruto with wizards and magic, is the fact that Asta isn't overpowered. Now there are some OP characters in the show, but for the most part, most of the characters have to work together whenever they're fighting. The characters work together in order to boost their magical attributes and strategically fight their opponents in order to win. And what I love too about that boy Asta is he is fearless, man. He is not afraid to get after it, not afraid to go against anybody. And what's cool about that too is that he just elevates everyone around him. He brings out the best in his teammates, and he also brings up the people in different squads that are working with him, which is dope to see as a viewer, and makes the experience that much more better. And because Black Clover, divides the screen time amongst most of the characters and progresses everyone, not equally, but still brings everyone up as the story goes on, it makes it more enjoyable for a viewer. And there's a lot of different characters that I like in this show because of that. So I'm almost caught up with Black Clover. I'm around 130-ish episodes, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the story and what it's got for me. And side note, I just want to let all my friends know that put me on to this show that you were right. Should have just endured those first episodes and kept chugging along, because it was worth it. And if you're somebody like me that never really gave this show a shot initially, you should definitely consider it. The show gets better as you keep watching it, and it's definitely worth your time. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. That's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you next time.